I see. Here we go. Let's actually switch to the one that's set up properly. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. So! Yep, and part of that ended up on stream. That's glorious. No matter. So, we are back. This is not my usual day to do this, but my usual time to do this is being taken up by something else in my personal life, so since I was thankful enough to know about it ahead of time, as on the one time when my Saturday evening is not free apparently, I figured, you know what? I used to live stream on Thursdays, we may as well just jump in and do it now. And apparently the game decided to freeze. That's fun. Already technical issues. Gotta love my life. No matter. We carry on. So, let's see. When last we left off, there's honestly a lot that we need to worry about. We've got ruins to explore, a ton of stuff around Dantooine that needs to be dealt with. So I guess let's just start going down the list. Eventually we will reach the end of everything. So the goal tonight is to see to everything that can be seen to within Dantooine. Let's gather my party. Where's Bastila?
Yes?
What?
I'm gonna have to give you grief when we've got time. Wait, where's Karth going? Karth?
Ready?
Why are you all like this?
I'm here.
What?
Actually, wonder if you have anything to say.
How can I help?
I want to talk about that dream.
It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi Council did not.
I still don't understand why we shared that vision.
Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even received it in the first place? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts to a near-physical bond. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will, and perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given.
But how did our fates become linked?
I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Well, thanks a lot.
Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsive in any sense of the word. That we shared something so personal is just not something I'm used to. What would you like to know?
Why did we dream of Malak and Revan?
Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace.
Well, I certainly didn't want to dream about them.
That would not be my first choice either. But choice appears to be irrelevant in this matter. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no other way to look at it.
Much? Well, do you think we will receive more of these visions?
With luck, we will. I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the balance.
I'm not sure I like the idea of you being in my dreams.
And are you so certain that it is not you in my dreams?
Pretty certain, yes.
I see. That is most likely vanity speaking, for I am not certain myself. Regardless, our fates are linked. The vision was no doubt meant for us both.
Alright. What do you think Malak and Revan were doing?
I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That is why we must investigate this further.
That's all I wanted to know.
As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business anyway.
Do you have anything to say on this?
Yeah, well, that's all I can. You got.
Alright, so nothing too exciting, just asking about Dantooine. Moving on! Actually, now that we're Jedi, perhaps we can answer this nonsense.
How may I be of assistance, Master Jedi?
I'm not a Jedi Master yet.
Ah, but you are still a Jedi. How may I be of assistance? Well, as you can see, Dantooine is mostly plains and grassland, but it has a nice hearty soil. A lot of new people have come in the last generation or so. Well, the ones you'll most likely hear about are the Sandrils and the Matalis. Big, wealthy landowners, both of them. But Alan Matali and Nurik Sandril just can't seem to get along. And now Alan wants to get the council to do something.
Do something. Has something happened?
Well, from what I hear, it started about a week ago. See, Nurik's son, Cassis, is an archaeologist. Bright lad, too, but he disappeared. Nurik, of course, blamed Alan, but even he didn't take it before the council. But now, Alan's son, Shen, has disappeared as well. And no one knows where he's gone. Alan blames Nurik. He thinks he's kidnapped his son. I don't know exactly what he wants to ask the council, but from what I know of Alan, he's probably going to be after blood. Is there anything else you require?
Okay, that makes no sense for that to show up here. Well, let's cycle
Ever
through it.
since with the Sith, the Jedi, they're worried. Is there any...
You mentioned calf hounds.
Recently, the
Alright.
those man... I'm not sure. Is there anything...
Alright.
Farewell, then. May the Force be with you. Is that how it goes? Yes. May the Force be with you.
Alright, nothing too interesting there. So, let us carry on. So, based on what we've explored so far, we've checked down that way. I guess... to start us out, we can go off in a slightly different direction. So, go check over this field, get ourselves into some trouble. Actually, disengage. Focus on the closer one. Assuming it wants to come near. Hello? I'm trying to kill you.
You asked for this!
She immediately went for a force power. Interesting. And looks like she's under attack by one of them.
The Force fights with
You
me.
asked for this!
You shall fall.
Well, at least they went down quickly thanks to Bastila and Karth focusing the other one. Now... let's see, what else we got? A large group of them. I don't want to burn any of my grenades. Actually, wonder how well concussion grenades work. I'm pretty sure their focus is more on stunning than anything else, but let's check them out. Yep, as expected, they're focused on stunning. Looks like one of them didn't get hit. Let's see how long the stun lasts. Not terribly long.
How'd you like that? Time to rumble!
Man, you are terrible at getting... Man, you keep getting hit. You keep getting hit a lot, Bastila. Heal yourself.
What can I do?
Sure.
I'm here.
Alrighty. That was simple enough. And then, actually, this looks like it's... do I want to investigate the ruins now or later? Let's be thorough about the overworld first, actually. Well, there's no fast travel in the overworld, though, so... we'll go ahead and... but I do want a little more experience before going into there. Worst case scenario, I just... Karth, what the hell? And then you wonder why nobody trusts you in return. Alright, so the Metali grounds. Alright, so... let's go get our butts kicked against some calf hounds. It doesn't look like there's... actually, there's nothing in this direction, so may as well... oh! It would appear that we have attracted their attention.
How'd you like that? Time to rumble! Down you go!
Alright. Where's Karth going? Oh, we found another one to kill. That's fine.
You asked for
Why
this!
would you go around the tree? You know what, this is... you know what, it's 2003. Unit pathing with... Bastila, what are you doing? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Yes?
Good. Good hits. Oh, you gave yourself 4 speed. Nice. At least you thought ahead a little bit. I forgot you could do that. Why are we fighting this one now? I'd forgotten that there was force jump. I should really look at the... when I'm not streaming, I should really take a look at the AI behavior that I've put into place, because I didn't tell them to do silly things like that. I mean, it was cool. I certainly didn't tell him to do it. Bastila, you're about to die. And you're down. This was well thought out on my part. Alright, that's that one. Alright, cool. So, you would be so kind as to get back up, Bastila?
What
Alright.
can I do?
Fortunately, neither of you have enough force points for force heal right now. But that does clear all the Cath Hounds out of this part of the map. Or so I thought. I really don't want to burn any more med packs, although I did buy a bunch.
What can I do?
Actually, if I really wanted to be silly, I suppose I could give... I guess if I wanted to be obnoxious, I could give Bastila a pistol. Is that even legal? Oh, hey.
What?
You know what? That should be enough for well, that should be enough to deal with 3 Cath Hounds. Plasma grenade is overkill.
Let's make this quick.
How'd you like that?
Alrighty, it's that bunch down. Now to this bunch.
Down you go! How'd you like that?
Nice. Alright, anything in this corner? Nope.
I'm here.
Yes? What?
I'm
What?
here.
Alrighty. That's everything in that corner. Dead settler. Passes his diary. What's that entail? You found the body of Cass's Sandrel. The journal you found on the body tells the... Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna end badly. Good thing I decided to wander around. In the meantime, though, I guess we can see what we made of these. Ooh, excellent. Sorry to run off with all your stuff, but... Hey, you're not gonna use it, right? I'm awful. I am very awful. Shoot me now.
What?
Yes?
Heal thyself.
Yes?
Alright, that works out. Now. Let's see. Yep, let's just explore the entire map before we carry on.
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Or were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? Well, I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Okay, how do I want to play this? You know what, maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle meditation. Yes, let's lean into this.
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Calf, though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Oh man, the dialogue in this game is great. Nice to have that to break up the flow a little bit, and it gave us time to recharge our force powers too, which is always nice. Okay, so this is the Metalia state. So we found the body of one Sandral, so may as well circle around, see exactly, well, see if there's anything of note around here before we move on. Look to be some kind of steam vents. A guard of some kind. I'll go pester you later. If I remember correctly, there's a bunch of different ways that you could approach the family feud. Which, based on what I know, I'm not gonna say anything until we get to it. I'm gonna make the feud the last thing we see too. So in the meantime, we carry on searching around. So if I'm not mistaken, we should have cleared out most of the cat hounds in this direction already. So I don't expect any combat up here, unless there were... Oh wait, there were the Mandalorians I had ignored. This is where we really get into the combat, right? Oh, they're letting me...
You've been holding out on us again. Since you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
This is gonna go well. Hey, you! I don't know why you aren't attacking, but I will gladly take your consideration as you die. Getting hit by a guy with a vibro blade. Alright, what have we got? Wait, what just updated? Perhaps have not yet met their most powerful member? That's comforting. Anything worth salvaging from these guys? Let's see, alright, some basic stuff. I didn't know you could teleport, Karth. You sure you're not a Jedi? Now I see where KOTOR 2 got the idea. I'm not even gonna explain that joke. Go play that game too, it's great. A bit rushed because Obsidian is never allowed enough time for, well, anything, let's be honest. Still a fun time though. So if I'm not mistaken, I pretty quickly rushed through this area without taking out every cat down, because I think I pretty much doubled back immediately after I was finished with, well, the Grove, on the intention of eventually doubling back and seeing to everything. Look, cat hounds.
Time to rumble. How'd you like that?
There we go. Simple enough. Alright, so there's the Grove over there. There's where I think the worst of the Mandalorians are. So... how do I want to do this? Restricted by armor. Oh yeah, because I've got the Achani fiber on. I guess there's a degree to which I can't use every force power. Let's see. Given my strength... yeah, I don't have a dexterity bonus, so even if it restricts my force powers a little bit. Although, remind me what Force Valor can do. Yes, that's the real question. I remember where in here are my powers. Here we are. Powers. So Force Valor. Let's see. Only saving throws for only saving throws of everybody for 2 points. That ain't worth. That's not worth giving up such a high defense bonus. Not against these guys. So, since I'm the one who's going to be jumping into the fray first... Actually, Mandalorian melee shield makes more sense. Lead with a sonic grenade again.
How'd you like that?
There.
Oh wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Alright, so...
I'm
see if you
here.
can stun this guy. Alternatively, I can engage the cheese. Where are the healing items?
How'd you like that?
Oh jeez, how did I take that much damage from this guy?
Ready?
Ah crap, and now...
What can I do?
How have you... Oh, that's because you've taken on more than one person, huh? Yep, that is a melee shield. Power blast him. Wait, why are you power blasting that guy? Disengage. Let me take control back. Whew! There we go. I had to cheese that a little bit, but it worked. And we got another med pack for our troubles. Mandalorian data pad. Not a quest item. Let's see. Jarg went missing in... Ooh. Jarg went missing in Sector B, then Riza saw someone moving south of there. Take a couple of troops and find out who it is. If they look suspicious, terminate. Oh, those must have been the two that found Juhani in the Grove.
What?
Okay, cool. Let's see. Are you working on the persuade skill? So, is everything restricted by armor? This isn't. Oh hey, this basically allows you the power of... Okay, back to mine. What's this? I want this. Dominate mind. I don't think I've ever... I don't remember that power at all. Must not have ever taken it. Then again, it's not something I would have gone out of my way to do back when I was... Well, when I was a teenager who blanched at the idea of doing that. But you know what? Dialogue options. Let's take a look. Although the problem is that a lot of them probably lean more dark side given the circumstances. But hey, Jedi mind trick. Why not? Okay, so let's... Sure, attack bonus or improved... Let's go improved flurry. And powers. Ooh, one attack per round. That is much... Yeah, that alone is really useful. Yeah, I'm going with that. No question. That is the better option.
What?
Ready?
Alright, so let's see if there's anything good on their remains. And it looks like that was the convenient time for the game to break on me. Oh man, that is annoying. It missed that whole level up, didn't it?
Yes?
Sure.
Alright, I've already been through that backpack. Alright, looks like that's everything. Alright, so there was the grove over there. I guess we'll check a little bit north to see if there's anything of interest, then we'll check out the path southward. Well, even if it missed the level up, at least it got the battle, looking at where the freeze happened. And we got a level up from it, so guess I can't complain at the end of the day.
What can I do?
You can speed yourself up.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
How does improved flurry work when you've got that? Now I'm curious. How does improved flurry work? 4 attacks. Good lord, that's awesome.
Yeah?
And I did not react quickly enough. I am intelligent. Wait, there's more? Wow, you suck.
Fights with me.
What, do you lose accuracy when you enable that power? What is going on here?
Sure.
Ah, well. No matter. The deed is done, so I can only complain so much, I suppose. Oh look, more. You know what, Bastila?
here.
You go first.
You asked for this!
Okay, that was unnecessarily fancy. Alright, that worked out. Whoops, that's not what I meant to hit.
Yes?
Heal thyself. Alright, that should be everything in this area. So, I'm not sure where the paths north and south take us, but let's go check them out. Then we'll go check out the ruins, then we will carry on. So where is that pathway? Here we are. Ah, the Sandral grounds. That's what leads this way. We've got a few Cathounds over that way.
I'm here.
Bastila can lead the charge again, given the circumstances. Although, if I were to give my main character Night Speed, that actually could offset the defense buff, if I were willing to apply that before battle. Actually, that might be what it comes down to at the end of the day, is that if I can actually apply stuff. Wait, what are you guys... Rushing off into danger no matter... Every single day, it seems like. Wait. Oh, you're that droid, aren't you?
Thank you for saving me, Master Jedi. I am C842, a personal assistance droid.
Personal assistance droid?
As I said, I am C842, a personal assistance droid. Although in recent months, the assistance I render seems to have taken on a disproportionate significance.
Are you Elise's droid?
Did she send you to find me? Please do not tell her you saw me.
You're running from her?
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my owner became a bit too attached to me. Obsessed, even. She tried to treat me as her dead husband. It was not healthy for her.
All the time?
You don't want to know.
Probably not.
She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people and appears to be fixated on me as her husband. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best that I leave. She may meet other real people this way. In fact, that was the reason I came here and sought out those cat hounds.
You sought them out?
I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. She would meet new people, living people. Please, will you destroy me?
How do I answer this? Because, honestly, now that I'm listening to this again, I'm honestly not sure how I should approach this, because if there is truly an unhealthy obsession, then... I don't know. At the same time... Actually, it is artificial intelligence, but at the same time... I don't know how to play this. I honestly don't know how to approach this. I don't know. I don't think destroying you is the right call, though. So you should go, well...
But why?
Let's go with this angle. She's lonely and needs your support.
You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost me, she'd be devastated. I must return then. It is my duty.
Alrighty then. Probably see... Oh, we'll go check both of them out before too long, I suspect. We shall see, though. Alright, so that's the Crystal Cave. Actually, maybe that's what I should leave to the end. Actually, how dangerous would that be at this point? Probably no more dangerous than the ruins, although the way it was framed by the Jedi Master... Well, if it proves to be too dangerous, we back out, right? Alright, Kinrath spiders.
Yes?
Down you go!
There we go. Okay, a little nasty, but nothing we can't handle yet. And what looked to be a bigger one. Oh, nope, about the same size, actually. Alright. Oh, hey, you actually hit all the flurry. And then you got poisoned. Sure. Alright, you lead. Alright, now here's the real fun. Dealing with this bunch. You know what? I think this is probably the easiest way to deal with it. Short-range grenade. Do a decent amount of damage. Wait, you're still standing? Oh, not anymore. Oh, Basileus must be using force powers on him. Huh, maybe I didn't need to use the frag grenade after all. Alright, another Kinrath.
Let's make this quick.
Ow. Alright. A Mandalorian. Ooh, that might be useful for armor of some kind. Items received. Crystal is found in the egg. Well, may as well crack them all open, see what we find. Are you gonna hit it or what? There we go. How do you miss a still target with a lightsaber? You did it again. Maybe I should have buffed your dexterity more. Holy crap, you are useless. I see why the game doesn't have you use flurry, well, flurry or power attack very... What the hell? How'd you just teleport? Never seen that bug before. Oh man, there's all sorts of good stuff in here. Keep going. Alright, that appears to be everything in this cave. So, let's take a look at what we found. Alright, so... a lot of different lightsaber crystals. It looks like they're all color-based, though. Fair enough. If I ever want a violet crystal... Actually, did I get one that's violet? Nope. I don't think so. Unless it's hidden somewhere among that. For now, though. Alright, that was a relatively simple diversion. And back out to the Sandral grounds. Alright, Cath Hounds. Know how to deal with these guys? Oh, nice. You actually landed the stun. Huh.
Can I do?
Using Flurry immediately after stunning. Huh. The AI actually is intelligent. Well, halfway intelligent anyway. Going for a Flurry when it knows that the chance of the hits actually landing is higher. Nice. Oh, more Mandalorians. That's fun. What's the plasma grenade do? Whoa! Oh dear, I shouldn't have run ahead.
Ready?
Well, I'm smart.
How'd you like that? You asked for this!
You cannot win.
Luckily, Karth is a badass who keeps landing his power blasts. Seriously, can you miss with this? Are you capable of missing, Karth? Okay, you missed, finally.
How'd you like that?
Go, Karth! Very nice.
I'm here.
Sure. Alright, so apart from the remains, shouldn't be anything else to worry about. Oh, nice. It did them in sequence? That's unexpected.
Yes? Ready?
What can I do?
Maybe this game's more intelligent than I give it credit for from a gameplay standpoint. I mean, it's got pathing issues, but still. More intelligent than I would have expected it to be. Are more intelligent. Alright, Bastila, we'll have you lead the next bout.
Down you go!
I don't know why you ran up just to blast it, but you know what? I mean, Karth's durable, he can take the hits. Honestly, if he weren't using guns, he'd probably be a tank.
How'd you like that?
Go me!
Cannot win.
Wait, albino Cath Hounds. Get him. Or miss every hit. That's fine too. That is acceptable, I suppose.
You asked for this!
There we go. Nothing special on that, probably just a little bit of extra experience. Well, more experience than usual, I should say. Guess they had to vary things up a little bit. Just doing a skin retint is... Oh. Yeah, just doing a retint on the textures was probably simple. Relatively simple. Alright, so this is the Sandral estate. If it mirrors the rest, it'll probably be a similar situation. Although, now that I have news of where Sandral is, well, where one of the Sandrals is, or was, perhaps there'll be something interesting to say there, but for now, I'll save all of that until after we're done investigating the ruins. Although at this point, I'm wondering if it might be easier to use the fast travel to go back. Let's see, is there anything interesting over this way? Well, Actually, I don't necessarily need to use the fast travel yet. Although, you know what? You'll be stopping by the Sandril and... what's the other one? Matale Estates for too long, and I'm pretty sure I've... yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had everything, so... we'll use this to fast track our way back. So, do I want to change up my party at all? Actually, let's go talk to people, actually. Break things up a little bit before we get back into the fight.
Yeah, what do you want?
I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I was one of the best youth warriors in the clan Ordo in my time. No one before me had mastered the power of our basilisk war droids as quickly as I had. Except Mandalore himself, of course. In those days, we were sweeping across the Outer Rim, destroying all who fought us. Young Mandalores would prove themselves in real combat with unknown opponents above 1,000 worlds. Each brought back stories of his achievements.
What was your story?
I remember it well, orbiting high above a placid world, its defenses just stirring. As was tradition, I would go ahead of the first wave to find enemies in the thickest fighting. I remember sitting there in my armor, linked directly with a basilisk thrumming beneath me, my heart racing with fear of the coming battle.
I didn't think Mandalorians got afraid.
Every new warrior has to fear to understand how to beat it. You must know that. The doors opened in front of me, and the air was sucked out of the drop bay, scattering crystals of frozen vapor across my path. I can't describe what it feels like to look directly down at a world, falling continuously as you circle it, with barely 15 centimeters of armor plate protecting you. When the magnetic locks disengaged on my droid, I plunged out of the drop bay towards the battle that waited below.
You dropped from orbit riding a droid?
The exhilaration, the euphoria I felt as I streaked into the atmosphere, dodging self-guided projectiles and beam weapons, was unmatched. An 80-kilometer plunge through the atmosphere, dodging and weaving, the outside of my armor glowing like the sun with the heat of re-entry. And with barely 30 meters to spare, I twisted and skimmed the surface, firing at the giant beam generators that were in my path. The explosion from that sent shock waves that leveled the entire complex around it. It was the moment of my life.
That was some fight. Actually, no, I want a Basilisk War Droid.
I'll never forget those times. But things are different now. We can't go on fighting the way we did. There are too few of us left now. But I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I trust I've satisfied your curiosity for now. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Well, I'm sure you'll have plenty more to say as things go on. Anyone else around? And T3 usually don't. T3 and Zombar usually don't have anything interesting to say. I'm trying to remember where Mission hangs out. Got how close the camera was when you're in here. Let's see, where's Mission usually? Maybe over here? Bastillon. Box onboard navigational computer. You're ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets. The destination is still stored in the Ebonhawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Huh. Alright, so I've already talked to you two, so I don't expect anything too interesting there. Seriously though, where's Mission hiding? Unless she's over here. Aha!
Hey there, what can I do for you? Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Circa Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll find your brother, Mission.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do.
Oh boy, so it looks like we won't be able to get too much more until we resolve that. So, we'll see how that goes. Vassal is definitely coming along. We'll keep Karth around as well. Alrighty. Back out into the fray. So at this point, what's the goal? I guess go into the Jedi ruins? Well, Sith ruins, most likely. Figure out what's down there. Cause all kinds of mayhem. The usual BS.
How may I be of assistance, Master Jedi? Well, but... With the... There is...
Actually, I'm assuming that that's been dealt with now. Actually, wait, may as well go see if that resolved itself while I'm out here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I had lost him.
It's
just so great to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry. I'm gonna hug you and oil you and care for you and make sure you never, ever get away again.
Oh boy. Moving right along, I guess. Ah well. Let's go investigate those ruins. Let's think about something else. Literally anything else. Wait, the cat hounds respawned? I didn't think they did that. No matter. We've got Force Seal now. We don't have to burn med packs all the live long day. Hey, you! Wait, where's Bastila? There you are!
So be it!
Nice of you to show up.
Down you go!
Still?
I'm here.
Sure.
Yes?
Sure.
Alright, back to full. Moving right along. This looks like it'll be fun. Why all the cameras? Actually, that is kind of weird when I think about it. No matter. Into the ruins! Because you'd expect it to open ominously without us having to really touch it. What do I know? Nothing too interesting that way. Let's get in. Which I don't recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? That sounds like a Tusken Raider. Bastila, do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Are you some type of guardian? How long have you been here?
Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
Who are these builders you keep talking about?
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. Have you seen a builder recently? What is the Starforge? But what is it? What does it do?
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
What is your purpose here again?
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi over there? How can I prove myself worthy?
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
No pressure then. Let's see. Sigil. I'll have to investigate that later. For now. Take a look around. Looks almost like an energy shield. Doesn't seem like it'll be enough to deal with us, though. Although, to be fair, this thing is tanky. I think I did more damage to me than I did to him. Alright, give yourself 9 speed and rush this thing.
Sure. Time to rumble. You asked for this. Ready? Sure.
This thing is durable.
What?
Either that or it's really agile, I'm not sure. Actually, it doesn't seem like it's... Huh. Yeah, it is taking damage, just very, very slowly. Activate the energy shield, buy yourself some time.
There.
You asked for this.
What can I do?
Sure. There we go. Alright, energy shield down again. Huh. Almost down. Almost down. That was much more durable than I remembered. Holy crap. Hope there's something good in the remains, if any. And of course there are no remains. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Computer emits a rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your datapad. A small data receptacle opens in front of the ancient machine. The computer seems to be interfacing with your datapad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Datapad seems to be locked in. Talk to it again. The computer goes silent again, humming softly. It seems to be processing data from your datapad. Your datapad is released from the receptacle and the machine goes silent for a moment before flickering to life again. Data interpretation complete. Language analysis complete. Interrogative. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic, grassland, arboreal? Planetary type conducive to life-breaking life seal. Huh. Not sure I understand what it was saying with that last bit, but I think I passed the test. Well, whatever the case may be, that's 1 down. Huh. Ancient wreckage. Ooh, a bunch of droid stuff. I'll have to save that. I'll have to bring T3 out sometime. Maybe I should have brought him out here. And there's the game going. Oh, that's odd. I've never seen it freeze quite like that before. Alright. Alright, stuttering a little bit, but that should be okay. Game, are you going to cooperate with me this night, or am I going to have to be more persuasive? Come on. Why are you like this, game? Oh, man. Alright, I think we're good. Wait, the heck? That's unusual. I'm able to move around, but it's only detecting It's detecting my mouse, but nothing else. I am so confused. Okay, maybe cycling... Maybe cycling out the scene is what did it this time. And you froze again. Alright, so you've dealt with one of these guys before, and if you're going to attack Bastila, let's give Night Speed. Oh, jeez. Frozen.
Sure.
Didn't expect that.
What can I do?
Oh crap, that's actually hurting you a lot.
Time to rumble.
Give yourself Force Shield.
How'd you like that?
There we go. Ow. Stop doing that. If I put an energy shield on you, will you stop that? Turn on your energy shield. Okay, that didn't seem to do
Time to rumble.
Are you going to attack?
What can I do?
How'd you like that?
Well, it seems to not be using that obnoxious attack anymore, although...
Let's go!
I spoke too soon. I spoke too bloody soon.
What?
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Whenever you break free of this, I'm gonna walk you out, and then I'm just gonna throw plasma grenades until you die.
You asked for this!
Let me out! What, is this a dex save? Actually, it probably isn't, my luck. Have a plasma grenade! Oh, it didn't do as much as I expected. What's a sonic grenade do?
How'd you like that?
Poison grenade won't do anything. What about concussion? Do those work on you? Nope.
Let's go!
Alright, if you try and stun me out anymore, I'm gonna be pissed. Wait, I did quick save before going into this, right? Oh god. Oh god, what am I doing? Come on, did I not learn my lesson against the governor on Terrace? Alright, show usable items. Engage the cheese!
Ready.
Alright. Come on, you. It's like it.
Let's go!
Come on. Cheese.
Time to rumble.
How does that only do 2 damage? What, should I have used a vibro blade on these guys?
Ready.
Well, crap.
You asked.
Well, Karth, good luck. Actually, wait, if it's just Karth, plasma grenade!
Down you go.
The hell is these things? Ah, well, plasma grenade! That worked.
What?
That shouldn't have worked, but it worked. Alrighty. The ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and a stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Alright, let's do the same thing that we did before. Alright. 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Desert, volcanic, barren. Breaking Death Seal.
Yes?
So the question is there going to be any more combat now? Alright, doesn't look like there's anything more in this room that we can click on, so... Go in here. Seal has been broken. Does anything await us? And of course the screen is frozen again. God, why do you like this? Alright, that's better. This looks important.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
What is it?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. Some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Pretty much. Alright, level up. And we'll put a little into treat injury. Now, beats. What should I have you work on? Let's see. Actually, if I'm going to be having you... Actually, where's 2-weapon fighting? I already had you max that out. Yes, I have. So... What do I want to focus on? Let's go with this. Alrighty.
Yes?
Off we go. Pretty sure we don't have any more combat until we get back to the Council, and we will want to double back to the Council for one thing in particular, but for now... Let's get out of here. Alright. Fastest way back will be to just use the fast travel to... What do you have in your mind?
How can I help?
You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're more interested in more. I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Oh, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
No, I'll answer seriously. Nothing extravagant. I'm a soldier.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Good, what? Euralia. It's in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Yeah, time to think. Yeah, yeah, time to think. Yeah, that's totally gonna be enough. Oh boy. Moving on. So, now that we've gotten the ruins taken care of, let's see what the council has to say.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a Starforge.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done.
Convenient.
Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Starforge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge.
Alrighty, let's do it.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Starforge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alrighty. So that's gonna be our overarching quest. Luck to us. So, all that remains to see to here is the matter between the Sandrels and the Metalis. So, we're gonna take care of that, and then probably head to the Ebon Hawk just to regroup, talk to everybody, see how everybody's doing. How do you know the council gave me a mission?
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Tong haitwam chichi jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera.
Kachi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
What can be more dangerous than the Sith?
Takum just tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mule rabes.
What makes this creature so dangerous?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mule rachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Mucho shak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Then why are you worried about them now?
Takum just tak miki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Tong haitwam chichi jumblumpa. Nitapoe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulera.
The Great Hunt. What's that?
Kachikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
We ita nandayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandagdik. Shatung ni patoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke.
Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Onakun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek tugnin chatukune mulerabes.
So the Jedi just... Wait. Cost? What cost?
Ka chikun ita hodonga iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. We ita nan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni batoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukune mulerabes.
Why? What was so special about those three?
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukune mulerabes. We ita nan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni batoga. Wano kusbe ching palamule donke. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Thanks for the warning. I'll be careful.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe.
Oh yeah, I had forgotten about Chekhov's Terentatek. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. I'd forgotten about that insanity. Oh dear. What's Karth have to say?
Yes, what's on your mind?
You've been very quiet lately, you know that?
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Left out of the loop? Hey, hang on. I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Karth.
No? Well, you certainly aren't helping matters any either. And it's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Karth. And you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
They thought it was more important that I help find the star maps than stay.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
They said there's a bond between Bastila and myself.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Are you saying I'm not needed?
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
I'm not going to betray you. I am not Saul.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Whew, I forgot how fiery that conversation was. And, oh man, yeah. I mean, he is right to be suspicious. I mean, this is really unusual, isn't it? I mean, a newfound Padawan suddenly going off to all this. Yeah, when you really think about it, this ain't normal, but still, come on, Karth. I've proven to be trustworthy already.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It's nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
You're not worried, Juhani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me.
even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Alrighty then. Glad to have you aboard. So, probably won't get too much out of it. So, for this, let's bring Juhani along just to see what she can do. And since I'm pretty sure well, one of the ways to deal with this is by subterfuge. Let's bring Mission along. Oh yeah.
Huh?
They're gonna have to level up. See to that. Alright. Mission. Skills. I may as well put a little into computer use just in case. Ooh. Sneak attack. Nice. Now, what have you got? You're a Jedi Guardian as well. May as well just focus on awareness and treat injury then for you. Ah, you've got Force Jump already decked out. Let me think. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see, powers. Given the circumstances, I'm thinking Force Shield might be a good option, given that I presume you haven't gotten a whole lot in the way of armors. Yeah, apart from the Jedi Knight robe, you don't really have much going for you. Luckily, your attributes are actually set up to accommodate proper Jedi robes, because, well, you've actually got... Oh. Let me think, how to describe it. Let's see. You actually have dexterity to properly account for, well, and properly use, more to the point. Everything properly use a Jedi robe. Because that's my character's problem, is that I invested more into strength than dexterity. Forgetting, you know, you're not gonna need to... well, you're gonna want that dexterity later because you're gonna need it for dodging instead of... well, whatever. Actually, what I should have done is instead of strength, I should have put more into constitution. Well, for now, though. Let's see, I can't improve any modifiers with this. Unless I want to mess with charisma, but that's not something essential. Now, let's just improve your strength attribute a little bit. Allow you to hit a little harder. Just in case we need force heal. Okay. Improve power attack. And then... Night speed, so that you can get a little more defense based on that. Alright, between those two, you should be good to go. Alright, let's get back out there and see to the feud. So I'm trying to remember where I'm supposed to go for all of that. So, let's see. If I go to the journal... Wait, I haven't met their most powerful... Wait, I haven't met the most powerful of the Mandalorians yet? Alright, so the Sandral Metalli. So it's the Metallis that... Okay, so it's the Metallis that said, hey... Well, it's the Metallis that cried foul. So given that... And it says that I haven't met the most powerful of the Mandalorians yet. But I thought I've seen to everything. Well, worst case scenario, what I do is after I'm done settling the Metalli dispute, I can always wander around looking... Oh. Tense and wary in your presence. What's this about?
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if you could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How did you come to be a Jedi?
How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
Yes, please continue.
Well,
It goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived.
Where did you live?
The hind end of space. A pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread. But we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes. Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Enamored?
They were quite striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference, as the Jedi were. The foolish delusions of a child, but this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
Alrighty then. So, let's see. And away we go. Actually, wait, I'm trying to remember what you were out here
Have you
for.
found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I killed some of them on the plains.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I'll come back if I find their leader.
Thank you, young Jedi.
Maybe I shouldn't be going through with this. No matter. The insanity beckons, I suppose. Actually, I get something better. Permission. Let's see.
What?
What kind of weapons do you have? Oh, that's a two-handed. Yeah, looks like the only stuff that you have is two-handed, so nothing too useful. Unless I want to go overboard on armor, but I'll have to mull over that. Although, that +8 defense with max dex bonus of 2, that could be useful. For now, though, let's see to the dispute. Alright, so there's the Matali estate. Wait, did I not get everything from the remains here? Huh, apparently not. Blaster Carbine. How's that compare? So it's 1 to 8 damage. Damage 1 to 8. Actually, it looks like the critical threat range. Ooh, the critical threat range is higher. That is useful. Okay, let's go with that. Although, actually, is that a blaster rifle? Yeah, that's a rifle. That's why. So let me check missions feats real quick. So okay, so it would actually be more useful if you had the heavy blaster then, because you get a little bit better when it comes to hitting things. Alright, I can live with that. Because honestly, for mission, it's more important to hit than it is to... Well, more important for mission to hit than it is to deal damage. Especially if she's got an ability like Snipe. I'm trying to remember. Well, you know what? I can always make saves.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council. I wish to speak to Alin Matali.
You have come from the Jedi Council. Master Matali wishes to speak with you. I will inform him that you are here. Remain at this location until he arrives.
That's a lot of droids.
My protocol droid tells me you are here on behalf of the Council. I was beginning to think my demands had been ignored, though I think your time would be better spent interrogating the Sandrels as to the whereabouts of my son Shen.
Why are you so certain the Sandrels are to blame?
Many years ago, I brought my family here to Dantooine to escape the crush of humanity on the core worlds. Soon after we settled here, the Sandrels arrived, and they have been a plague upon my house ever since. The injustices the Sandrels have committed against the Matales are far too numerous to name. But the Council is well aware of our many disputes. Recently, I discovered several Sandrel droids trespassing on my land.
What were they doing here?
I have no idea what nefarious purpose lay behind their arrival. My own assassination, perhaps? Destruction of my property? Maybe a simple spy mission? I wasn't about to find out. My own security droids destroyed the invaders. Not a single one survived. It was shortly after this incident that Shen, my only son and heir to the Matali estate, vanished. Obviously, Nurik, the unscrupulous head of the Sandrel clan, has abducted my son in retaliation for the destruction of his droids.
Where can I find the Sandrels?
Follow their stink south of here and you shall find them. I demand action on this matter, Jedi. Why does the Council insist on stalling? The life of my son is at stake. Is it possible? Yes, of course. Now I understand. I am a man of the world, Jedi. I know how things are done. I will make a contribution of 1,000 credits to the Council in exchange for rescuing Shen from the Sandrels. I will present the credits directly to you, of course. Whether the Council ever learns of this donation is completely up to you.
The Jedi cannot be bought. I will remain neutral despite your attempted bribe.
Nevertheless, my offer still stands. 1,000 credits for Shen's safe return. Know, however, that I will not sit idly by much longer. Eventually, I will take whatever action is necessary to rescue my son, including raising the entire Sandrel estate. Until you find Shen, Jedi, we have nothing further to discuss. I suggest you hurry south to their estate, lest I take matters into my own hands.
You're a friendly sort. I'm gonna be going now. Let's see, so... I'm trying to think, what's the closest path? I'm gonna have to loop around no matter what, so I may as well double back the way I came. So, he thinks that Shen was abducted thanks to that matter. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. So... I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to worry about while I'm out here. Because clearly there's more Mandalorians wandering about, but I'm trying to think of where they would be. I mean, looking at the map, I've hit everything that I know about. Unless I just need to wander around here with Canderous for a little bit and hope that someone shows up. Which is possible, to be fair. But, I mean, looking at this, it looks like I've hit everything, right? Unless there's... Actually, I haven't... Have I taken the... no, that path north is just where we were. Ancient Grove is over there. I'm trying to remember which path we've taken... No, we took that other path to the south. I don't think we've taken this one, though. Have we? No, I don't remember taking this. Okay, no, we have definitely not taken this one. Looking at this, it doesn't seem like there would be any more from the Mandalorians. Either way. We shall find them if they exist. For now, though.
This is private property. By what authority are you trespassing on this estate?
I come on behalf of the Jedi Council.
The Council? If you are here because of Shen Matale's disappearance, you are wasting your time. The Sandals are not involved. This is nothing but a Matale witch hunt.
I am not in league with the Matalis, but I must speak to Nurik. Actually, wait, no, let's lead with this. Cassus Sandral is dead.
Cassus is dead, and it is as we feared. You should speak to Nureg yourself. He will want to question you on the details of his son's death. Nureg left orders he was not to be disturbed, but given the circumstances, I will make an exception. Go into the main hall. Nureg will meet with you there.
Alrighty. In we go.
I have been informed by my protocol droid that you have news about my son Cassus.
Your son Cassus is dead. I have seen his body.
Cassus is dead? I was afraid of this. Yet in my heart I knew it must be true. What happened to my son?
He was killed by Cathhounds while exploring the Dantooine ruins.
Cathhounds? I was so certain the Matali family was to blame. But this changes nothing. My own son is dead. Why should I shed one tear about the disappearance of my bitter enemy's son? I must ask you something, though it is difficult for me. My son had a diary, his private, personal thoughts. Now that he is gone, I have nothing else to remember him by. Please, the diary means more to me than it ever could to you. I will give you 100 credits for its return.
Here is the diary, Nureg, but you may keep your money. I need no reward for this task.
I thank you for this. The diary is all I have left of my son. We have nothing further to discuss. Please, leave me to my grief.
I was hoping I'd be able to discuss things with you. Unless...
You are here from the council, are you not? Looking for Shen Matale?
You know something about Shen's disappearance?
My name is Rahasia. Nureg is my father. He has not been himself since Cassus disappeared. He is mad with grief, and he is convinced the Matales are responsible. He's not thinking rationally.
Cassus was killed by Cathhounds. The Matales had nothing to do with it.
Cassus is dead? It is as I feared. Though I'm relieved the Matales are not responsible. My father is a good man. When my mother died, he raised me and my brother by himself. He loves his children, and we love him. I just don't want you to judge him too harshly.
Judge him? What has your father done?
You must understand that father has been under a terrible strain. I have no wish to disobey him, but there are matters where even my father's authority is not absolute.
Please, tell me what has happened.
My father has kidnapped Shen Matale. He is holding him prisoner here in the compound. He feels this is a way to get back at the Matales, a way to get even for the disappearance of my brother Cassus.
We should inform the Jedi Council of this crime.
No! Since Cassus went missing, my father has become unstable. He might hurt him if you do that. He no longer even cares if the Matales are responsible for what happened to Cassus. I am afraid my father will simply kill Shen out of a mad, misguided lust for vengeance.
Why are you telling me all this?
Shen is an innocent victim in all this. My father is not a bad man, but his grief has driven him to madness. He must be stopped. Please, find Shen and rescue him before my father does something he will regret forever. I would take you to the prison, but I cannot let my father see me with you. Take this key. It will open an unguarded door at the rear of the estate. You and Shen can make your escape through there. There are many security droids guarding the halls. Please hurry. You are Shen's only hope.
What is the problem between your families?
Alan Matale and my father have had problems ever since they settled on this world. To hear my father tell it, Alan is a brute and a bully, but a rich one. He feels his credits give him the right to step all over normal people. My father stands up to Alan because no one else will. But now he thinks Alan has taken my brother Cassus and has imprisoned Shen as revenge. Please find Shen and free him. You are my only hope.
Alrighty then. So, now we get to go hunting around. This'll be fun. Luckily, I brought Mission along just in case we need to be careful. Well, I guess discreet would be more accurate.
Nureg has nothing more to say to you. He left strict instructions he was not to be disturbed under any circumstances.
My investigation is not yet complete.
My orders are clear. Please leave immediately. Only those on official family business are permitted on the family's land.
I have an idea. If I can leave through the doorway out back, I can enter the doorway out back, right? I think this is how I did this before, actually. Last time I tried this, anyway. Already under fire. Alright, just one? Get him! Easy peasy.
Gotcha. Simple.
Anything of interest? Might come in handy. Anything interesting here?
Take that.
Okay. Disengage.
That hurt, I bet.
There you go. Good work, mission. Alright. Your computer use isn't great, so let's see if we can make good use of this. Download area schematics. Alright, what are we looking at? Alright, so the holding cell's over there. We better not explore too... We'd better not get ourselves into too much trouble. Unless...
Gotcha. Simple.
What's worse that could happen? Besides everything.
Gotcha. Simple.
Here we are.
Who are you? What do you want with me? Are you working for my father?
I'm here to rescue you, Shen.
Rescue me? No. I won't leave. It's too dangerous.
I'll protect you, Shen. Let's go.
It's not my own safety I'm concerned about. I'm worried about the fate of Nurik's daughter, Rahasia. She's been trying to convince her father to release me ever since I was captured. If I escape, Nurik will think Rahasia is to blame. Nurik is insane with grief over the loss of his son, Cassus. If I leave with you, it is Rahasia who will suffer. I cannot allow that.
What if we take Rahasia with us?
If you can convince Rahasia to escape with us, I will accompany you. Though I do not know if she'd be willing to turn her back on her home and family. Who could imagine a Sandral doing such a thing for the sake of a Matali? But if she will not go, then I too shall stay. I would rather face my own death than have her face her father's wrath because I escaped.
Why do you care so much about Rahasia?
I was taught to hate the Sandrals, to think of them as evil and subhuman. But from the moment I saw Rahasia one day in the city, I knew that my father was wrong. She was like an angel, all white silks and perfume, seeming to float above the crowds. I don't know what else I could have done but fall in love with her. For months I wooed her and tried to win her heart. I believe I have succeeded, but now this has happened. Our families are always coming between us one way or another. Please find her and convince her to run away with me.
Well, that makes things more complicated. Well, here's the entrance to the estate. In theory, you can just walk up.
Huh?
Actually, wait. In theory, I could just go back around, right? Yeah, I think I could. Assuming that she's still over there. Well, worst case scenario, quick save. Alright, so the droid's not out here. So in theory, we can get back into the foyer. Yep.
What are you doing here? Have you found Shen yet?
I'm trying to rescue Shen, but he won't leave without you, Rahasia.
Shen can be so stubborn sometimes. If one of the security droids sees me wandering the halls, Father will get suspicious. I can't risk it, But I know Shen would rather die than leave me here alone to face the wrath of my father. Tell Shen I will meet you outside the gates. I will wait as long as I can, but you must hurry.
No pressure then. Alrighty. Just need to slip back through this way.
You're back. Have you spoken to Rahasia?
Yes, she promised she would meet us outside the gates.
I pray she is not just telling me what I want to hear, but I will have to take that chance. Hurry then, we must not keep Rahasia waiting.
Shen, you're safe.
Rahasia.
And you are frozen, you stupid...
Oh, thank goodness you managed to escape.
It was all thanks to this kind Jedi that we managed to get this far at all. I thank you, Jedi, for all that you have done for us.
We should get out of here quickly.
You're right. We should go as fast as we can. I don't know how long it will be before my father realizes we're gone.
You're right. We should.
Ah, great. Here we go.
There you are, Shen.
Father!
Mr. Matale.
Rahasia!
Father!
Mr. Sandril!
Nurik!
Alan!
Donkey!
I knew this was all your doing. I knew you had captured my son.
You had taken my Cassus from me long before that. You started it.
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Now I will get revenge for your transgressions.
You two just need to calm down.
Please listen to him, Father.
Why should I listen to the Jedi? All you want is to remain with that Sandril harlot.
My daughter is not a harlot, Matale dog!
Why don't you try listening to your children?
Our children don't know enough of what's good for them to make a reasonable decision.
It's better to let older, wiser heads like ours make the decisions.
Rahasia and I don't want you to make decisions for us. We want to live alone away from you.
You insolent boy! If you want to live alone, then so be it. I disown you. Never set foot in my house again.
Will you go with Shen, Rahasia?
Rahasia, you will not leave with this Matale boy.
I am, Father, and you can't stop me. We're leaving for the Enclave.
You foolish girl.
Let them go.
You expect us to just let them leave? Droids, stop them!
You will not turn your droids on my daughter. Droids, don't let them take Rahasia.
We appear to be at an impasse then. And they got away.
It is your fault, Alan. You were always too violent for your own good.
Me? You were the one who rushed out here with war droids.
Both of you, calm down.
I will not rest until I have my Shen back. The Council will hear of the troubles you caused, Jedi.
Indeed they shall.
Screw you, then. Let's keep putting into Persuade. What's the worst that could happen? I make it impossible for me to heal myself when I'm all alone and fighting a final boss. I'm gonna get myself into real trouble if I keep this up, aren't I? Ah, what kind of powers can I get? So... Able to push people around wouldn't be the worst thing. Attack always hits. Guaranteed damage. Not something I can dismiss out of hand. You know what? I'm probably about to go into battle with a Mandalorian. I'll take it. Now, for the sake of figuring out where the hell those Mandalorians are, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna return to the Ebon Hawk. I'm gonna swap mission out for Candorus. Alright, Juhani. Pure brute force.
Huh?
Then apart from that, let's add this. Go.
Yes?
And while I'm here, I may as well go check on. Well, I may as well go check on the two lovebirds before I head back. Then we get to go find some more Mandalorians. I'm trying to think of where they would be. Probably somewhere up here, given that it's the only place I haven't been yet. Oh, that was a weird issue. Oh dear, you two.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if I'd lost him. Oh, it's just so good to have him back. We're just gonna go right home, right now, and celebrate. Aren't we, my lovely little droid? Don't worry.
Please kill me.
I guess that droid is really going to serve his master tonight.
Oh, Candorus, why? No! Huh. Not here. That's a surprise. Maybe they're outside. Well, maybe they're in here. Actually, wonder if the council has any input on things now that I've caused quite the stir out in their backyard.
You must not fail in your mission.
But beware that
The fate of the Gat may the Force.
Alright.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Juhani and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
May the Force be with you in your quest.
Greetings, young Padawan. As you may the
I guess I'm not getting anything interesting out of you guys. No matter. Carry on. Well, I can always... Although those are the only corners here, unless I want to go double back again. But I think I'll have better luck working my way backwards, so... Let's go from here and look around. So there's clearly no Mandalorians in that direction. So, if I were a Mandalorian, where would I hide? Well, there's a Cath Hound. Let's throw a lightsaber at it. That sounds fun.
You're dead.
Good work. I guess this is the way we can farm experience if we really care enough.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, nothing too interesting over here. If I were a Mandalorian, where would I hide? I suppose worst case scenario. Already been through here.
Yeah?
Yes?
Sure.
I've checked everything in here, right? Okay. Quest items. So 2 different Mandalorian data pads. I went missing in Sector B and went to some south. What do they mean by Sector B? That's the question. So they saw someone moving south, so if this game would choose not to start seizing up on me, that would be great. Are you just gonna be like this all night? I mean, you admittedly, you haven't seized up as much as usual. This is... oh man. I'm gonna be glad when I can just go back to using Bandicam for the other stuff. For now, though, have a lightsaber. You deserve it. There we go. Now, path south. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Hitting Q a bunch only shows Juhani and Canderous at the moment, so... and I've already been inside of... well, actually, let's check the Crystal Cave one last time. Yep, that literally is all there is to it, so... grasping at straws there. So where for... I'm not gonna worry about that. I shouldn't farm experience too much, right? Don't want to be grossly overleveled, just partially overleveled, right? Although, the way things were structured... oh, hi.
Yes?
Huh? Yes?
This is gonna be fun.
Yes?
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
We'll see about that.
What?
Let's lead with explosives.
What is it?
Oh crap, that... okay, you hurt, okay, kill him quickly.
What? Here it is!
You're...
and you're already down, that's not good. Oh crap, did I just cheese this?
What is it?
What?
Did I find a way to cheese that fight? Hang on. What's the status when I go back? Oh my gosh, I forgot I could do that! Don't mind me as I just cross over into nowhere. Disengage. Now kill. To be fair, I probably didn't need to, given Canderous exists. Oh wow, wait. 2 lightsabers, wow. One of them red. How'd that happen? Doesn't look like there's anything interesting on the other Mandalorians, but this does take care of what I need to deal with, so... alright, I guess that takes care of that. I think we're all done on with stuff on Dantooine now. Alright, may as well allow you to do implant level 2, if only to improve things a little bit. Juhani. Oh, I forgot that you had some degree of stealth. Energy resistance. Oh, shield the entire party. Oh, that's much more useful. Yeah, go with that. Shield the entire party? Yes, please.
Yes?
If that's the distinction there, go for it. That is awesome. Now. Is there anything else we need to worry about? May as well go report how everything is gone. before we leave. And we can head on out. And he's gone. Well, a couple of them are gone anyway.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I fought and killed their leader.
Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
There's no need for a reward.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Okay then. That's more than I expected, but I'll take it. Still, it appears that that is all for now. I'm surprised that I'm not seeing the two lovebirds anywhere. I could have sworn that they show up later on, somewhere in the Enclave. Yeah, well, you can always look around one last time. For now, though, actually, they may show up now that I've vacated one of the rooms on account of, that. Actually, I wonder if you have anything interesting to say now that Juhani's on my team.
Master Jar tells me you have successfully completed the tests, and I even see you have constructed your own lightsaber. You should be proud of your accomplishment, but never forget that you still have much to learn. As your power grows, you will constantly face temptations to slip to the dark side. This is the eternal struggle of the Jedi.
I was hoping for a little more, well, something a little more interesting than that. No matter! Anything new around here? Nope. So be it. Now then, so I'll give this place one last look. Though I wouldn't expect them to be in the training room, to be fair. Nope. Actually, while I'm here, one last thing to do while we're on stream. Ooh, this is useful. Extra energy damage. Extra. My chance to stun is always nice. And then for the lightsaber that Juhani has equipped. Very nice. Alrighty then. And that should do it for Dantooine. We may double back here occasionally to check out the shop or to deal with something there, but for now, seems that we are all good to go. So, next week, we will set out for our first planet. I'll need to decide which one. I've got one in mind already, but I'll want to mull it over and figure out exactly where I want to go, because I know where the remaining party members can be found, so it's a question of which one I want first. I guess that's what it really boils down to for me. So, in the meantime, as for what the future's going to look like, given that wasn't able to live stream, won't be able to live stream on Saturday, this will count for, this is why I'm streaming today, as I mentioned at the start of this one. So, I'll probably put out some highlight video or something on Saturday anyway, just to have something out on that day. But for now, apart from that, where the main channel is concerned, I've actually got the next video ready to go. I'm gonna withhold it until the weekend so that I can give myself a little time to make sure that everything's good there, because might need a little more polish here and there, but honestly the audio, if I really wanted to be persnickety about it, it's obvious that I had to re-record quite a few of the lines, so I'm a little annoyed about that, but I get the feeling that I'll have time to deal with that later, given that it's the next video in the Halo review series. But for now, as a result of that being done, I get to focus on the next project, which is, honestly, I'm not sure what's going to be next, because I want the next video to be a Through the Looking Glass review of Valkyria Chronicles, but I'm currently going through the game again on New Game Plus to make sure I've got a good handle on the story. And as a result of that, it might not be ready for an April upload, even if that's what I'd like for the April upload to be. However, the next part of the Halo review series is ready to go from a script editing standpoint, so I'm thinking tomorrow, if my voice is cooperating, I may just start recording and editing the audio I need for that. That way, even if I end up switching focus to the Valkyria Chronicles review, get far enough to where I feel, okay, I can't do this, then at least I can say, you know, I've got some audio already recorded and partially edited, so I'll have a bit of leeway when it actually comes time to upload it in May. And if it turns out that I need to delay Valkyria Chronicles until May, then, well, you've got the Halo part already worked on, just keep working on it. So that's the plan for the main channel. As for the second, it's gonna be pretty much the same as it usually is, so Tuesdays, backlog live streams, at the moment focused around XCOM Enemy Unknown. And then Thursdays will be highlight videos, Monday and Friday, old Let's Play stuff. Saturday, RPG night. Sunday, more Halo 4 Spartan knobs. So, it's gonna be keeping myself quite busy with everything, though now that I've gotten a little bit ahead, I should have a bit of room to breathe in case something comes up. So for now, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.